Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Los Gallitos podcast. Today, we're actually in Charlotte, North Carolina. We have a blessing to be here with Emilio Gonzalez from San Miguel Allende, student from St. Mary, or alumni St. Mary's University.
Right? Yeah.
So, how are you doing today, Emilio? Thank you for being here, first of all.
No, thank you guys. I'm really excited to be here with you guys and kind of talking to you about my story and just appreciative of your time.
Yeah. No, and that's the topic of today is sports and golf.
Yeah.
You know, of course, you're a professional golfer.
Yeah.
So, if you could talk about, I know I kind of want to talk about the story of now as a professional golfer, but some people don't really know, at least would love to hear the story. Emilio before becoming a professional golfer, you know, how was that? How was it in college? And then before that, how was it in high school of wanting that dream to go to college?
Yeah.
And then you're a college golfer.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I'm a professional. So, I mean, those are two big things.
Yeah.
And then the third one is your PGA Tour card.
Yeah.
You just got that.
Yeah.
So that's, I mean, you're blessed.
Yeah. No kidding. I'm blessed in every aspect of my life. I think that's a good thing to see as well. Like, not only see and accomplish your career goals and stuff, but life in general has been really good to me. Try to focus on everything there. Got a healthy family. I'm getting married next year. A lot of great things happening in my life, and then obviously my career's in a great place right now. So got to be really thankful for everything.
Oh, so why golf?
That's a great question. I grew up playing golf since I was 4 years old, but grew up playing a lot of sports. Played tennis, played soccer, did swimming, and I competed in most of things. Actually, I never did a sport. I guess just for fun.
Okay.
I've always been a really competitive guy since I was a kid. So, and my parents were always super supportive about supporting my passion for sports in general. But I guess golf became my sport when I was 14 or so. That's whenever I fell in love deeply with the game. I started getting better, started asking my parents to play a little bit more tournaments. I grew up since I was really young playing, I guess, the local junior league in my home state. But we played 6 tournaments a year, 7 tournaments a year. It was a pretty short season, I guess. But always super grateful for it. And then once I started getting better and really loved the game, my parents sacrificed a lot to take me to some bigger events around Mexico. And then once I wanted to play in college, the summers before going to college, the last 2 years, my junior and senior year of high school, we would go to a couple tournaments here in the U.S. to be scouted by coaches and stuff and kind of expose yourself. So that's kind of the beginning of my story, but kind of how it started.
And then, so it's nice because to me, I think someone who did amazing too was your sister.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, your sister played golf as a college athlete in St. Mary's,
yeah.
And you did. So was that pretty fun? I would say that would be a benefit, her giving you the pointers of what to look out for, what to do. How was that?
It was different, a lot to take in. Because when I was a junior, I guess my sister was really good. I was decent, I could be recruited by a few schools. I didn't have many options, being honest with you. And then also academically, not that I had bad grades, but my English was not as good as my sister's. So my options were a lot more limited.
Your English is very good now.
Yeah, it developed a lot. It's gotten a lot better. But my skills developed a lot through college. But when I was in school, I didn't have I took the SAT and the TOEFL exam to come into the U.S. and be in college there, and my scores weren't as high as a lot of schools so my options were a little more limited, as I was telling you. But when my sister came into St. Mary's, she took me under her wing, explained to me a few things, helped me out through understanding classes. She even took a class with me one time. She's only a year older than me, so she started as an economics major and then switched into the business school the year after, because in St. Mary's, the economics career is not inside the business school for some reason. But when she switched to finance, she still had to take the intro to business class, and she said, "You know what? I'll take it with you. That way, nice. I can." Yeah, she definitely took that extra step to help me out and kind of make me settle into college a little bit easier.
And it's talking about, so that's good when you have like,
Yeah.
you could say like that easy button, hey,
Yeah.
let me call sis, you know? But how did you deal with like the transition from being in high school, now you're in college, now you're in sports? How did you face that adversity? And how did the athletic department help you?
You know, everyone was always great. Like that first semester was rough, just because a lot of things changed. And when you're 18, I guess you don't expect or know how to do everything. But for anything that I needed help, whether it was the international student program, the athletics department, or even just professors from the classes, like they were always there for you, which is great. And they always knew that there was a way to help each student in each way, you know? And that was just really comforting, you know, like they never made it easy for you to just fix problems, but they always gave you a solution. So what else can you ask for?
And you know, what I really love about St. Mary's University. Yeah. I forget the gentleman's name. Now he's a master's student at St. Mary's, and he does basketball. But that was one of his biggest comments to the new incoming students was, talk to the professors.
Yeah.
The professors are there to help for you. They're not going to give you the grade. They're not going to be like, okay, you're an athlete, there you go.
No.
It was just, if you communicate with them of what you're doing, how you're doing, they're going to figure out a way to work with you.
Yeah.
They're not going to do it for you.
Yeah,
So
and if you don't take that extra step to build a relationship with them, like who would just help you just for the sake
you
of
look
it?
like a
You
cool
know?
guy. Here you go.
no, that doesn't work that way. You gotta try. So, you know, I think that's special though.
Oh, that's great. Golf, right? You said you got better through college, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because and people don't realize that's life. Was it quarterback for the number 12? What's his name? Peyton Manning? No, not Peyton.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady. I mean, he got recruited, and no one loved him. You know, he was like a backstreet, and then he did better in the NFL.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
Oh man, he barely got picked.
He barely got picked.
Yeah.
You know, so I find like that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know, you got better than in college. Now you're in your professional career. You know, you won the Albertsons. That's just Albertsons Tour, which was super cool. And now next year, what are you thinking about next year? I know you still got a few more tours now to get on to in the Corning, but now you got next year. How do you feel about that? Like, what's going through your mind saying, hey, next year's a little bit different?
Yeah, I mean, like anything in life, the more you evolve in your career and your life, like things just change, and change is simply part of things, especially if you want to keep growing. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with the discomfort of like getting out of my comfort zone, of just being exposed to different things, a little bit of different competition, not seeing all the familiar faces that I'm used to seeing the previous years in the Corn Ferry Tour. So like, I know that things will change, and I know that I might feel a little out of place, if you want to call it that, at the beginning, but I think I just got to put trust in my abilities and my person, that if I just do my job and do things right, like things will work out one way or the other. Try not to put too much pressure in like results and stuff, kind of let things happen and kind of take a path that way, you know?
And honestly, I really respect that answer.
Yeah.
Because when you feel uncomfortable is when you're growing.
Yeah.
And
you don't see that in the moment.
And you don't. You
Yeah.
just you said that word, that like you said, trust. You have to trust yourself.
Yeah.
That, hey, this is weird. Oh my God, what am I doing? But you know what? It's working.
Yeah.
It's working.
Or just to put an example, like, have you always done like media stuff in your career, or no? Or
No,
like speaking in public?
No, not at all.
No, like, I mean, obviously it's something that's probably scary, you know, and like, oh, I don't want to mess up. You're scared of making mistakes. It's kind of human nature, right? So like, I bet that was something that was uncomfortable for you, or something that you had to face. But then once you do it, like, it also makes you feel proud of yourself, you know, that you can do it as well.
And you're 100% correct. It was funny because when we got here, we got set up here in this beautiful hotel. I was like, wow, you know, like the first one we did was and we have a nice studio, but it was just different, you know, and the audience is different. And I'm not gonna lie, like I've researched about you, I've talked to you on the phone, I've texted, But I was like, okay, what happens if he doesn't like me?
Yeah.
Maybe if I say something, he's just going to be upset and walk off set, you
Yeah.
know? But luckily you haven't yet, so that's good. But it was just, but yes, it's feeling uncomfortable. But talking about that moment when, you know, I've seen a lot of the interviews, you know, of you being asked, but, you know, when you won, you knew you were going to get your place card, and you knew it was bound to happen. I mean, I think you said that in one of them. Like, I knew it was going to happen. It just happened sooner, and that's awesome. Who's the first person you called?
My fiance.
Nice.
Yeah. And then my parents, and then some close friends. You know, just, and obviously my team, the people I work with.
Yeah.
But every single call, it had its own, like,
Its own meaning.
Meaning and personality, you know, like you just simply have a different relationship with each. But like, yeah, as soon as I got that opportunity, once everything kind of hit me, because as soon as I finished, like, and I won, like, there's a lot of media stuff that you have to do, and kind of go into the press room and then thank the volunteers, which is a really cool part of it. But it takes a while, so like it's not like, oh, you won and you can call the first. It's like, no, it takes a while for you to be able to do that. But I remember sitting in the locker room for like 2 minutes by myself, and like I couldn't believe it for a second. And that's the moment it hit me. It was as soon as I was done with the media stuff, it was just me sitting there by myself. No one was there, and it hit me, and I started crying. Like I was just like, obviously really special, but like it's something that I've dreamt of since I was a kid, you know, and like once you get hit by it, a lot of emotions hit you, but at the same time, like obviously it's crying from just everything that you're feeling, and you just feel proud and happy that that your path is happening, you know, like something that you've always wanted. From all the stuff that you've like countless hours and even tears that you've put into it, like, and believing in this journey. But yeah, just having those 2 minutes to sit down, not even speak, and just be by yourself and kind of let it hit you is pretty special. Yeah,
and that's beautiful, because that's a moment you'll cherish forever.
Yeah,
you know.
And it's not only about winning. Like it's just simply like that's when I realized, at least I was like, completely believe in having a great support system, my fiance at home, with my dog, my parents, my siblings, my whole family, and like close friends. Like it's just like that's what it's about. And for some reason, I asked myself this question when I was sitting there by myself, like, what would be the point of this if like it would just be me? Yeah. You know, like at least that's how I work. Yeah. But like, yeah, like I know like legacy and all that is cool and it's important, but like it's not the only thing that matters, you know?
I agree with you 120%. So last weekend, to give some more context, I'll give an example of that. We were at my house, and my mom is there, my sisters, and with this whole different projects we're doing, I'm always busy. I'm never home. Yeah. And people expect that of me. My mom expects it, my wife expects it. But we're at the house, and we're watching Texas A&M play football. And for a moment, like I'm just sitting back, and my mom is cheering, and my kids start cheering, and my niece and nephew. And for those little bit is that moment of like, this is what I work for. Yeah. You know, and it's those moments that people don't see. You know, they don't see it on social media. People don't hear about it. You know, like till right now, it's like, that's why I work hard. Yeah. You know, that's why I got to keep going, because those are the moments that are worth it. You know, you mentioned the tears, the frustrations of and then you're there by yourself. But what I thought was very beautiful of your answer is it was worth it because it was for them. Yeah. You know, for all those people you just mentioned, and that's pretty neat.
Yeah. That's what it's all about for me.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So your last tour, you got 2 more, then you take a break. So what is Emilio thinking when he finishes his last event? What are you going to do? You're going back to San Miguel? You're going to stay here? You're going to just eat pizza all day?
No. Honestly, I have a really cool trip that I booked with my fiance a few months ago. We're going to Iceland for a week.
Oh, nice.
So that's something we're really excited about. But once that is over, we're leaving as soon as, I think in 4 weeks to that, as soon as I'm back from my season.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll do that. But once I'm back from that, it's like my preseason starts. Golf is a long season, and my first PGA Tour event is the second week of January. So I got to do a good job to prepare for that. It won't be a full grind mode, but like there's a lot of stuff I got to figure out and do.
How do you like that, though, what you just said? Did you catch yourself? You said, I get back, and then my PGA Tour starts in 2 weeks. That's pretty cool, man.
It's great. It's great. It's something I want. That's what I want.
Sick. Yeah.
But if I'm honest with you, the dream just evolves. It's not like I'll be in the PGA Tour and like you got to earn your way to have a long career in the PGA Tour.
And that leads to my next question is,
Yeah.
You're there, like you said, you enjoyed the moment and it evolves. What's your next goal? What's your...
Having a long, successful career on the PGA Tour, enjoy my ride there, and I would love to win on the PGA Tour. Like, that's what it's all about. Like, I think it would be, like, I could create a platform to help people back home. I'm not just talking about financially, but, like, to grow golf also back home. I think that would be really cool.
I think that's one of the things I want to touch on just a hair. When we were talking in offset, I really like that. You said there's nothing yet to help and educate more people about golf. Like golf is getting popular, we know that. And one could say it's everywhere, but is it really everywhere?
Yeah.
You know, is it in those small towns, in those small cities?
Yeah.
Where if they had the opportunity of X, Y, and Z, it would change their life completely?
Yeah.
You know, I think maybe I'm assuming those are what you're thinking of growing and supporting golf. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's something, not since I was a kid that I would dream about this, but like ever since I was able to chase professional golf, one of my goals was always to be successful enough in my career to build a platform where I could kind of share what I see in golf, you know? And hopefully I get a chance to do that. The sooner the better, obviously. But yeah, hopefully that works.
And I think it was great talking off seconds. It just gave me so many more topics, and it's just feeding right into it. It's golf is just not going out there with some sticks and hitting the ball.
Yeah.
You know, the way you were telling to me is like, Pacho, golf is, you know, the way it helps me through my everyday life.
Yeah.
The way it helps me through situations.
Yeah.
Talk about a little bit about that, if you don't mind.
Yeah, like I've developed a lot more patience in my life, not just in golf, but like funny enough, like whenever my career started going like in a good direction, I started realizing that it was simply because like I kind of put aside my goals and like wanting things right now and being patient with my process and just falling in love with the journey, you know. And I feel like if you do that with life, whether you're in whatever business, if you just stop chasing the end goal and like the end of the journey, and you just learn how to enjoy where you are here and now and wherever your career ends up going or your life, I think building that patience is something that really helped me throughout my career, at least as well. You know, it taught me a lot, and also, you know, like just tells you that if you're grateful for what you have and that's enough for you, it kind of gives you more motivation to keep growing, but it doesn't mean that you can't be grateful for what you have today, you know?
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
Because that's true. You're enjoying it. You're having a good time now. And so, like, I don't want to say if it ended right now, but if for some reason you have to stop.
Yeah, and that's why it's important to keep doing that.
Yeah,
you know?
and that's exactly right. And it's funny, is I was talking to my wife about this the other day, is you're enjoying it, you're having a good time, and it's just, you're just so blessed that we are so blessed to just keep it going.
Yeah.
You know, but if at the end of the day they say, hey, Pacho, you know, you can't go to Charlotte, North Carolina anymore to meet with Emilio. You can't go X, Y, and Z. Well, you know, that's okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go to the house, hang out, watch a football game with my kids, and I'm going to be happy.
Yeah.
And I think that's very big and very, very powerful to say is be happy and going with what we have.
Yeah.
You know, and you've embraced it, and your game has gone this way.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's part of it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
What is your favorite golf course?
That I've ever played?
Here, let me say it. Okay, what's your favorite U.S. golf course, and then what's your favorite out the U.S. golf course? If you can pick two.
That I've played.
Yes, that you
Okay.
played.
Okay. My favorite U.S. golf course. Man, I've played so many. I'm fortunate, but
I know you want to say San Antonio, which I agree. I would say that too.
Yeah.
But where would you say if you had to pick anyone in the U.S.?
man, like, do you talk about just the full golf experience or just the golf course?
Okay. Maybe one of each to make it a little
Okay,
bit
that's
easier.
fair.
Yeah.
My favorite golf experience is definitely in Oak Hills Country Club in San Antonio.
Really?
Oh, that place has always been incredible to me, not because of the golf course being incredible, but like the members, everyone are just so welcoming to me. Anytime I'm in town, they have me over and playing. It's one of my favorite golf courses in the world. Like, it's just so special to me.
It is very nice. I had a friend invite me.
Yeah, it's a
And
super cool spot.
It's super cool. I remember I was leaving. I think I was leaving from a ranch. I was leaving somewhere. So I was like, I wanted to make sure I was dressed the correct way.
Yeah.
He's like, don't worry. People are good here. It's going to be great. Just come. And I got there and I changed. But you just feel that love that you
Yeah.
mentioned. It's just,
Yeah.
it's good vibes.
Oh, totally. I could not agree more. But I guess in the other aspect of just like if you just golf architecture and like just my favorite golf course in the U.S., the Floridian down in Stewart in Florida, South Florida.
South Florida.
Yeah, that's a really special place. Like, it's got a beautiful view of like South Florida in general. There's a yacht club pretty close. The service that they have there is incredible. The golf course is super fun and challenging as well. So definitely a really cool golf experience there as well.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
And let's go back to Mexico. Let's try Mexico.
Yeah.
You know, in your country. What's the best golf course you've played at in Mexico?
The best golf course? That's a good one.
I
But
think it would be too difficult.
Yeah, like, look, my favorite golf course in Mexico is my home course back home. It's Club de Golf Malanquin. That's where I grew up in. It's a super fun golf course. It's challenging in a different way. It's got a lot of elevation, small greens, but a lot of undulation on them. And then it's tree line. It's tight as well. But then you got some wider holes. It's got a really unique character. And I'm super grateful to grow up in a place like that. And it kind of developed a lot of creativity in my game, which is super fun and great. Yeah, but
So what would ever happen if you went back to San Miguel and you didn't go play golf? Would they find out? Like, hey, Emilio said he's not playing golf, or
I don't know.
I'm
But
pretty sure they would notice. Like, hey, why?
they
aren't
would
you
notice, but also like I don't know if I would ever do that. Like, I just love that place so much. Like, it would make no sense to me to not play when I'm there.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so that's your hometown. That's fair. Besides that one,
Yeah, there's a really good golf course called El Jaguar Yucatan Country Club.
okay,
It's in Mérida.
Mérida. Nice,
Yucatan. Really close to the Chichen Itza pyramids. It is a really cool golf course. It's got, do you know what cenotes are by chance?
No, go ahead.
They're like natural spring waters.
Oh, yes.
That it's sweet water. It's not salt, even though you're so close to the coast. And they're really cold. Like, a lot of people even use them for like cold plunging.
Oh, wow.
And there are lakes there in that golf course are that. It's like natural like spring water.
Oh, wow. What is it called?
Mérida. It's in
Mérida.
Mérida, Yucatan Country Club.
Mérida Yucatan Country Club.
Yeah.
Oh, there
It's
you go.
in my opinion the best golf course in the country. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm trying to throw some random questions out there. I'm trying to catch you off guard.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are gonna be like quick fire questions.
Mhm.
Okay, so tell me when you're ready.
Yeah. Right.
Favorite food?
Fruit?
Food.
Chilaquiles.
Okay, favorite American food?
Pizza.
What type of pizza?
Pepperoni.
Pepperoni. Okay. Favorite drink?
Spindrift, the sparkling water.
Okay. If you weren't playing golf, what other sport would you play?
What sport I would play? Tennis.
Okay. What's your favorite? Who's your favorite actor?
Actor. Adam Sandler.
Oh, okay. Did you watch the recent movie?
Yeah.
How'd you? Okay, one or two?
Which one I would one? Oh, I'm old school. Man.
I'm old school, man. Like, don't get me
That
wrong.
one's too good.
Yeah, I love the second one. I think it was fun.
Yeah.
And it was nice.
Yeah.
But the first one was just, I mean, that's Adam
It's
Sandler.
just the OG,
I mean,
you know.
just like go home.
It's hard to beat.
Get the ball to go home. Okay. You got me. You were pretty quick on those questions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Favorite city in the U.S.?
Boston.
Boston. Least favorite city in the U.S.
Oh, that's a tough one. Least favorite city in the
Traffic's tough, like
Yeah.
I used to live in Houston.
Yeah,
So if you-
that one's tough,
No,
dude.
it was very bad. So I
Yeah.
try to stay only where I was going, 5-10 minutes, unless I wasn't going. But that's what I like about San Antonio.
Yeah, it's kind of spread out. It's a big city, but
Yeah.
it's spread out. The traffic's not too bad.
Not too bad. Okay, well now let's talk about San Antonio.
Yeah.
When you go to San Antonio, what are the top 3 places you have to go?
To eat or
To
just...
eat, besides playing golf.
Okay, I always eat at least once in Oak Hills, the country club I love.
Okay.
They got a pretty fun, pretty small, but really good menu for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But whichever meal, I always try to do at least one there. There's this taqueria that, I know I'm obviously biased because I'm Mexican, but this taqueria called Data Point, pretty close to Oak Hills as well.
Okay.
It's pretty good. I love that place a lot. And, those are the 2, but I guess
Those are the top
those
ones-
are my 2 spots, I
that you
guess,
gotta
like
do.
that. Yeah. But I guess I never, when I was in college, my budget wasn't really much of a restaurant.
Yeah,
So we did a lot of grilling and buying steaks and stuff and doing grilling in someone's house.
Oh, nice.
Stuff like
So
that.
do you enjoy grilling?
Or
Like
taquerias, which are kind of cheaper, or stuff like that.
Very good though.
Yeah.
No, but one of the things my wife made sure I told you is we went to a wedding in San Miguel,
Oh, nice.
and it relates to food. That's why I'm connecting here with this conversation. Is our favorite chilaquiles are from San Miguel.
Wow.
Yeah, it's we went. And
There's a lot of really good spots.
There's
for
a
that.
lot of,
Yeah.
and I get so upset that I can't remember which one it was.
Was it in downtown or just outside? Do you
It
remember?
was downtown.
Yeah.
It was downtown. We were there. We were at the hotel. And so we just went walking.
Yeah.
And my wife loves chilaquiles. And till this day, that's her favorite spot. And so she'll be like, we just need to go back to San Miguel.
Just to eat that.
Just to eat the
Yeah.
chilaquiles.
No, it's pretty special, man.
Yeah, so when you said that, I was like, oh my God, I got to bring that back up because that's... so cool.
Yeah.
So it's nice. I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
And then San Antonio. So those are your 2 favorite restaurants. And then you have to love the Spurs.
Yeah. That's my basketball team.
Yeah.
Obviously. Anytime.
Yes.
Anytime that I've been to the Spectrum Center, I'm literally across the street from here, and we go watch the Hornets or something. I've never watched the Hornets Spurs game. Fortunately, I think it would be pretty rough to do that in the away game. But everyone asks me "Oh, since when are you a fan?" I'm like, I'm actually not. But yeah, I always enjoy basketball anyway. So
Nice. And then on your Spurs, that's your team.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite? I'm assuming an OG player.
man, I was really fortunate in college whenever Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, and Tony Parker were part of the, I guess, Dream Squad, So I think I got to pick Manu Ginobili because, he's from Latin America, obviously I'm attached to that and biased. But, definitely going through my freshman and sophomore year of college, having them on the team was super cool. So
And it's just even now, even now Ginobili and Robinson too, they do as well. But Ginobili is just he helps so he's just a big advocate for the city, and you could feel that love, and that San Antonio love. But same here, when he would do that behind the basket like Ginobili, it was just that's my favorite player too, to be honest.
Yeah, that's cool.
No, man. So that's how I knew, when we were working with St. Mary's and we were here, we knew that, okay, we had to talk to you.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, guys, this guy's Mexican, he's cool, he loves the Spurs. We did some little research behind you. So I was like, we got to get an interview with him.
Yeah, that's cool.
No, but, okay, I know we're short on time, but let me ask, what other question could I ask you that I haven't asked you? In an interview, if there's ever a question, you're like, man, I'm glad I didn't ask you this question.
Man, if you would tell me one question that you could ask me, I don't want to sound arrogant by no means, but what advice could I give someone that's chasing professional sports?
That's not arrogant at all.
Yeah.
Because somebody out there is asking. Someone else who wanted to know, and you
Yeah,
have a great
you never
story.
know. I guess, if I could put one piece of sand to help someone that would be in the same career path as me, not necessarily golf, but sports in general, I think my advice would be pretty simple. It would be simply to create a really good circle and bubble around you. And I'm talking about a team. For me in golf, like my swing coach, my short game coach, my mental coach, my trainer and physio, they're part of me. They're my family out there on the road. I don't only just do work with them. Like, we take some really serious conversations. There's a lot going on. We're away from home, every single one of us, when we're on the road. So, like, make sure that you have people that you're surrounded by, that you're happy, and that also care about you, and that they're taking you in a direction that everyone's got, like, their eyes set at the same target, if that makes sense. And obviously also the same thing with your support system. You know, a lot of people say that, oh, we sacrifice so much for being away from home. And quite honestly, yes, we do, but like the people that sacrifice, like, they do all the work when we're away from home. And that's got to be hard, you know, like it's not easy by no means. So like, make sure that you're surrounded by people that love you for what you do and they're supportive. That would be my 2 pieces of advice.
Well, 2 things. One, I think anybody who sees you and hears your story, I think they're going to get that from you just because how genuine you are.
Yeah.
You know, so before I came up here last week, the week before, I kept asking about you. I asked all around St. Mary's, and then some other people were telling me personal, like, hey, no, he's this and that, and it was all the same thing. It was like, that's just such a humbling guy,
Yeah.
and he's going to do amazing things. And interviewing now and getting your story of how, even the answer of just enjoying the moment.
Yeah.
Like, if people can't see that with you, then they're looking at somebody else. You know. So, first, I want to say thank you for spending time with us. I know it's your week off. You know, you're trying to relax before your last. You got 2 more big games, two more venues to go to, but just keep being you, because I really believe, like you said, yeah, I've been going to the PGA Tour, then you're going to get even bigger.
Yeah.
You know, and then I'm going to have to send smoke signals for you to just come down and hang out with us and, hey, just there's one more interview. But I want to say thank you. God bless you. And I wish the best to you and your fiance.
Thank you so much. And thank you guys. I mean, this was also fun to share my story. Hopefully it makes an impact on someone, whether they play sports or not. I don't care. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys giving me the opportunity to share my story.
No, just hanging out with you was great. So thank you so much. God bless you and appreciate it.
Thank you, Bacho.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you, guys. As you know, it was a great time here with Emilio. Hope you guys are doing great. God bless you and have a good night.